Hey guys, so we're back from our first blue slip inspection, alright? So blue slip inspection in New South Wales is an identity check and a safety check. So identity, they've got to check the chassis number and the engine number, make sure they're not stolen, and then a safety check to make sure everything else is safe. Now they give me a little bit of a list to fix, alright, which includes adjusting the steering box, checking the pitman arm, making sure the windscreen washers are working, which they're not at the moment. Put a cover over the flex plate hole on the bottom of the transmission, which I left off, and making sure the indicators cancel when the wheel gets turned back the other way. Nothing too major, but it's just a bit of a pain to go through. Alright, looks like I've got to get the car back in the shed and get into it. Fuck. Okay, so our first part was adjusting the steering box, so I just undid the lock nut here, wound in the adjusting screw just a tad, give it a feel, and it actually feels quite good now, so I've locked that up. So that should make them pretty happy. But the next part is the slot between the pitman arm and the drag link underneath there. So when you move that steering wheel back and forth, you can actually see a little bit of slop there. So I'll set up the camera and we can check it out. Alright, so let's just check this pitman arm and steering arm drag link for slop. Hey guys, so I've worked out that the pitman arm is worn on this car, and as luck would have it, I've got a brand new one here sitting for another project car I have on the go. So now the trouble is these pitman arm nuts are done up to 175 foot-pounds. So what I've got is this dirty great big bar on the end of a Stilson wrench, because I don't actually have a socket big enough to handle the pitman arm nut. But anyway, I've already cracked it by the looks of it, and yep, that's coming pretty easy now. So now we've just got to wind it the rest of the way off. But yeah, I thought that was going to be a real problem there for a sec, not having the socket, and then the fact that it's done up to Superman strength. Alright, we'll undo this thing and we'll get the pitman arm out and get a new one in there. Hey guys, so we finally got the old pitman arm off, and yeah, she's pretty worn in there, but I tell you what, it helps to have the proper tool. Now this isn't my tool, this is a mate's I borrowed, and it's specifically for removing pitman arms. I think this might actually be the wrong model, but it works pretty well. I'll show you the right one. This is the right size one, but this one has a little feature that allows you to go bashing on the end, which just helps loosen things up a bit. It works pretty well. But yeah, if you're going to take on a job like this, you definitely need the right tools. Don't bother with those little pissy 3-jaw, gear pullers. They just don't have the muscle to take on a pitman arm. Alright, so we've got the old one out. Now, go get our new one out of the box and chuck her on. Hey guys, so we've just been working through this list of things that I need to do to get the car ready for rego. Alright, so we've got adjust steering box, done that. Pitman arm, done that. Get the washers working, well, we've done that as well, the windscreen washers. The flywheel flex plate cover, done that. So last thing we've got is our indicators, right? And that's been pretty much the hardest part, would you believe? Mainly because I've had to order the part in. Alright, so the blinkers wouldn't cancel after you made your turn, and the rego guy wasn't happy with that. So, hey guys, so we've got our new blinker canceller unit in there. Alright, now we've got to cut this old one away. Instead of the old wires are permanently attached, so we'll have to cut them and then join them to these two wires here. Alright, so this is a indicator from Rare Spares. Thankfully they make one, because I don't think anyone else does. And yeah, real pain in the ass to get to, and the factory ones all break. So your chances of finding an original in a car somewhere next to zero. Yeah, they all break. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll cut these two wires off, and then we'll join them to the right wires here, and then hopefully we'll put it all back together and it'll work. That's the plan. the iron. Put the heat under the iron and put your solder through the top. Now this part of the column doesn't spin, obviously, the wheel spins, but you want to keep the wires down out of the way so they don't interfere with the blinker cancelling part of your operation. Now it's time to put it all back together. Got to remove the steering wheel puller from inside this collapsible sleeve. So they don't have collapsible columns, they have a sleeve on the top, this concertina sleeve. Okay, now I did mark this column in such a way that I should be able to put back into the same spot. Doing the column up, pull it down into place. And once you got it down, this wire for the horn becomes live. Okay, horn works. Steering wheel's on properly. Alright, blinker test. Need keys. Okay. So we go turn. And we self-cancel. Other side, turn, and we self-cancel. Cool. There's our self-cancelling blinkers all fixed. Hey guys, so the good news is the wagon's passed its blue slip, alright? So it's been a bit of a shit fight, but finally got it done. Alright, so now I've got all my paperwork together. I've got my blue slip, I've got my green slip, I've got old receipts relating to when I purchased the car and the engine and all sorts of stuff. So now I can go to the RTA and, or it's the RMS now, Roads and Maritime Service, go there and hopefully they'll take all this stuff and they'll take some money and give me some number plates and a rego sticker. Here's hoping. Anyway, alright, I'm about to embark on that little expedition now. I don't think they'll let me film it though, so alright, we'll get into that and I'll come back and finish adjusting the shifter, which was what I was doing before. Anyway. Let's see if we can get some plates on this thing.